So hi, welcome to Noise Podcast. I'm Shane.
I'm Glory.
Happy Monday.
It is. What the fuck did I do today?
Dude.
Like, I know I was productive, but it's like, I can't even fucking tell you what I did today.
Yeah, I get that, man. I get that. I worked today, but I got like a whole lot of nothing done, you know? It was like a nothing burger today.
Yeah. No, felt.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I get that. I get that.
Yeah. I got new glasses. That's the most exciting thing to happen in my life.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. Tight.
It got away from the wireframe glasses. I've had the same style for like 10 years, so it's certainly been an adjustment.
Yeah, the whole podcast.
Yeah, the whole podcast, and honestly, since the third grade. So it's been way before the podcast, too.
Damn, what the fuck? Oh my god.
So it's been an adjustment. I have been doing double takes, not expecting to be wearing these. So,
Who's that?
oh, fuck. Not the wireframes. But I still haven't went to any shows, so that makes this portion of the podcast weird. There also really wasn't a lot announced today. So a Saturday, I'm seeing Range Life, tennis courts, and halogens at a brewery in Asbury Park. Gonna go out and support Mike, my friend Mike, in Range Life. That should be a good time. That'll be my first show in a minute. It's been a while since I've been to a gig.
Damn, man.
And
you're not gonna know how to act in there, man.
No, I'm gonna be like, I don't belong here.
What's happening? Who are these people? How did I get here?
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy.
And then next Wednesday, I'm seeing A Day to Remember. The story so far, 4 years strong. That's gonna be a fucking banger. I'm very excited about that. I'm a big fan of 4 Years Strong and A Day to Remember. My girlfriend likes the story so far. Me, I'm going in cautiously optimistic, as we discussed on the last episode. So we'll see how that goes. After that, I've got a decent July, and hell yeah.
I am not going to any shows so far. Childish Gambino is the only one. I don't even have tickets for that.
I thought you had tickets for it.
No, I was raging on fucking Twitter about that. What happened was I had these fucking amazing seats in my cart. $50. Close. Awesome. Center. Wonderful. And I said, yeah. I grabbed two of those, put them on my cart, went to checkout, said, hey, I know you just put these in your cart, but the price did change in the time that you put them in your cart. So just a heads up for that. I said, okay, $10, whatever. They want them to like 90. I said, okay, fuck that. I'm not going. Well, I'm not going now.
Yeah.
I'm not going to buy these tickets now. I missed a couple words there. But I'm still going. I'm just going to buy like resale tickets closer to the date, when people are more reasonable, versus a Ticketmaster bot just cranking that shit up. It was just pissing me. I just got mad that day, and I gave up.
Dude, I don't blame you. That's a new one. That's a new one in the Ticketmaster book of tricks.
I feel like that's like illegal or
it
something.
Sounds illegal.
Right? It's like just like saying, hey, $50 tickets right here. No, they're 90 without fees. It's like if it was with fees, I'd be like, oh, still, but then they fucking tack on $40 fees per ticket, and it turned out to be $400 for two $50 seats. So I was like, what the fuck is happening, guys? I hate Ticketmasters.
That math don't add up, I can tell you that much.
It doesn't. Because it went 50 to fucking like 92, and then it was like $40 per ticket, $40 extra fee per ticket, and then like fucking tax and shit. And I was like,
fuck that.
I'm just gonna fucking sit outside the arena.
Yeah.
I don't like. Come on, man.
The sound is loud enough I can hear the low end.
Exactly. Who cares, man? I'll wait by the tour bus. I won't do that.
That's fucking wild. Yeah,
Jesus, that's a new
one.
one. Yeah, I was fucking pissed.
You would think like What aggravates me is when it's on the map and then you click them and they're like, oh, those seats aren't available anymore. Well, maybe your computer should update a little bit faster. I don't know. But
exactly.
You would think once it's in the cart, the price is locked in.
Yeah.
No. Like in the secure checkout where, you know, they claim that your seats are locked and that they can't be taken from you now. Well, your price should be locked in too. Different story when you're like on Amazon and you wait too long and the price goes up or down.
Yeah, that's
like,
fair. That's
but
fair.
This is your secure checkout and your tickets are safe, so my price should be locked in. Like
for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know.
For
what to
10
tell
minutes.
You. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm fucking yeah. That shit just makes me mad. Other than that, I haven't kind of scarred from buying tickets after that. I'm just kind of waiting for I really want to see Idola, but I do think I'm going to be out of town for that or right before I leave. I don't know. I hope I can see them because I really I want to go to that show so bad. Because it's Idola, Royal Coda, which I'm pretty sure is Sergio's other project.
Yeah.
So I just want to see that man. I want to see that man fucking perform twice on stage. He's so cool.
It's just been a light week overall because moving into music here, it was a pretty light release week.
Hour and a half. Yeah,
going basically into the 4th of July holiday, there's not a lot coming out. I mean, next week we've got Wage War's new record, and then the week after that, we have, this week is Wage War's record on Friday, and also The Dangerous Summer. So that's exciting. Those are some cool records. And then Nothing More's album comes out the week after, the 28th.
Not Nothing Nowhere.
No, not Nothing Nowhere. And then 4th of July week, no one's putting anything out, which is okay.
Missed opportunity, guys. Come on.
Everybody's on their phones. You should be putting out music.
Why not? Someone needs to put on shit at a barbecue. Come on, man. Come on.
So that just leaves July 12th to be the release date for like everybody.
I don't want to look at that playlist right now.
There's so much shit coming out. I look at our calendar of interviews we recorded. I've been like, wow.
It's all on this one day.
We have like 3 weeks worth of stuff all for July 12th.
That is so fucking... Oh, that's nauseating. Ugh. That's gonna be like a 8-hour playlist, probably.
Yeah. Get the break in now. But a couple of records and a handful of singles. Some singles off of records coming out on July 12th. The home team, I'm looking at you.
Oh my god.
The Early November put out their new self-titled album. We spoke to the Early November about this record. It is out now. You should go watch it. It was a great conversation with Ace and Jeff. We spoke a lot about the record, obviously.
We did. And silly things as well.
Silly things, yeah.
So that was good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start this off, and then you can go.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking love this record. I love this band. The first time we spoke to them, it was a great experience, and it made me go, I want to keep an eye out on this band. And I'm happy we did get to follow up with them, have another interview where we're all a little bit older and a little bit better at our jobs. Us, talking about us. Yeah. This album is incredible. So many emotions and so many sounds are on this record. There are more upbeat songs, there are softer songs, there are not soft and slow being kind of in the same vein, but there are slower songs as well. It covers a wide range of everything, but it's still in the same vein. I don't know how to explain that, but it's that they explained it. I think it was a mixture of you and them who were like windows down or up, summertime, driving at a reasonable speed.
On the New Jersey Parkway.
Exactly. It's just it makes so much sense because they are that band. It's like, come on, it's that summertime road trip music, and it always just hits that point, and it always it fulfills that need, and it's such a good album.
Yeah. And
go
real quick. For me, it's like to piggyback off of that. It's like nostalgic of like the era they came from.
Yeah.
But also fresh, which is so fucking cool from a band 20 plus years into their career to toe that line of the nostalgia that the fans want, but also continuing to do new and exciting things and make a new sound. So
exactly
that was one of my takeaways from the record.
Completely. Yeah, I completely agree. And as you said, it's because it still sounds new and fresh. It's able to reach that newer, younger audience who's kind of like, wait a minute, I wasn't young enough for this to be nostalgic for me, but I fuck with this.
Mm-hmm.
So it's great. It's all around a great record. I do think there's something for everyone. Maybe not like metalheads on this record. You're probably gonna be like, what's this?
Yeah.
But for like pop, alternative, indie kind of sounding shit, you're gonna fuck with this. My favorites, I'm just gonna give my favorite. I love What We Earn and also The Fool.
Yeah.
Honestly, as I said, the entire record is just great front to back. It's just it just scratches that itch. It's just such a nice, chill record.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. I fucking love this record front to back. It's honestly gotten better with each listen. I would just like to say that Jeff absolutely crushed the track listing and the flow of the record.
Yes.
It's an interesting move to like have a crescendo, like a huge crescendo in the record to like it's the Dirtiest Things, and there are 2 songs after that. And it's like there's this big crescendo where you're like, the record's got to be over. But then they pick it back up with the High Priestess. And then you get that real closer, the acoustic song with It Will Always Be. And I'm just like, as much as I'm a man that likes a record that's got that big ending and, but they nailed this. I can't lie. Tired of Lying is hands down my favorite single. When we talked about it on the podcast, I had to refrain from saying it was my favorite song on the entire record because the record was still a ways away from being out. But hands down my favorite. The first time I heard this record, I was like, this song is so fucking cool. It's a little bit different from the rest of the record, and I just think that it's fucking awesome. And I think that putting the Dirtiest Things after it is super cool. That's one of my favorites off the record as well, because it's really like this quick switch up, and then obviously with the big crescendo at the end of that song. But I also am a big fan of What We Earn and The Fool, as you mentioned. But yeah, this record is just so fucking awesome. You're right. It was described perfectly in the interview. Windows up or down, driving at a reasonable speed. Those are the vibes. It's
take it easy.
Yeah, it's the summer vibes, but like a chill summer vibe. Like, sure, you could probably like have a summer barbecue to this, but like just like chilling out on the deck or the patio or what have you, hanging out is like the vibe for this record.
Damn right.
But overall, very much enjoyed it. It's fucking awesome, and I think I'm going to catch the tour when it comes through Jersey, because the record was awesome. Like the band, and they've also got Cliff Diver on tour with them, and they're friends of ours, and haven't seen them yet. And then I believe Flycatcher is opening the Jersey date as well. They're also friends of ours and haven't seen them yet. So, it's just a lot of people there that I like, that we're friends with, a lot of great bands. So
might as well
go.
Might pop in for a second.
Might show up for a hot sec, and then stay for the whole night.
How it goes.
And
then complain about traffic and get home late.
My specialty. But they crush this record. Very, very solid. Stoked to see all the love they've been getting. A lot of love on social media, which is rad. And stoked to see the response as it continues to grow and reach more people.
Damn right.
Hell
yeah. Carly Cosgrove dropped a new album, The Cleanest of Houses Are Empty.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Go for it.
We spoke to Carly Cosgrove. It's out Wednesday. So when this review, if you're watching it separate from the podcast, the interview came out 3 hours ago.
Yeah, and it's probably linked at the end of this review on one of our faces.
Yes.
I can't remember who. I'm pretty sure it's me.
Yeah.
Damn.
So you can click on Glory's face at the end of the review to watch our interview with them, or if you're watching this in the long form,
this is embarrassing. Yeah.
What?
I said, if you are watching it in long form, this is just embarrassing. This whole thing makes no sense. Oh, shit.
Then you'll have to go to our channel and find the interview. But it's out. We chatted with them. It was great. Yep. We really dove deep on this record. I said it in the interview. I'm going to say it here. A step up from the last record.
Yeah. Absolutely. You could definitely hear the evolution and improvement, and they've definitely zoned in on kind of their sound. It feels they know what they're gonna do, and they fucking executed it. It felt like they had a plan when they went in with this one. They said we know what we're doing with this shit, and it's great. I thought this album was incredible. It's not like a fucking crazy song, but it's Zoloft. Zoloft is a great song, and every time it comes on, I'm like, hell yeah, Zoloft.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think all I think all the titles on the album are so fun. They're silly, and I enjoy albums that have little silly titles and little silly songs. But yeah, album's great front to back. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. The last record was definitely good, but one thing about it was the tracks were a lot longer. Like there were a lot of 3 and 4 minute long songs on that record. This record, most of it, like a good chunk of the songs, clock in at under 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And only towards the end of the record do the songs get a little bit longer, but that makes it move so much faster.
Yep. Yeah.
And was like the first thing that I came away with, like when I listened to this record in full, I was like, this is moving. Like this one's dancing.
Already halfway through. What the fuck?
Yeah. So I appreciate that. The songs fucking rock. My favorite, easily, You Old Dog. That fucking chorus has been stuck in my head all day, and the way just it's like the instruments and the way that it's played and the start stop in the chorus is what is making that part stuck in my head.
Addicted.
Yeah, it's so fucking good. But I also like Fluff My Pillow. I think that song's good. But overall, it's a cool ride. It flows well. It's got this, but then it goes like this, and then it goes on that steady decline into the last song with a crescendo at the end. So overall, I thought that this record was fucking solid, a step up from the last album, but they were already fucking awesome. So it got better than fucking awesome,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Fuck
Damn
yeah.
Right. Fuck yeah.
RedHook and Alpha Wolf dropped their new single Cannibal. Glory, I'll just let you go.
Whoa. Holy shit. Okay, so when this was announced originally, I sent it to Shane, and I don't think I even said anything with that message. It was just I sent it, and then you replied and you were like, shit's gonna be crazy. And I was like, holy fuck. I was like, it was like 2 worlds colliding, even though I'm pretty sure they're like friends and they've known each other for but in my head, it was like 2 worlds colliding. Because I forget that they're both fucking Australian in the same scene. So it's kind of like when you're in the same scene, in the same rough area, you're gonna meet, you're gonna know each other when you do tours and whatever. So it's like, come on, this was gonna happen. Did I know it was gonna happen in this context? No. Holy fuck. Emmy from RedHook has been posting a lot about it, obviously, because it's her fucking song. And I think the meaning behind it is fucking awesome, kind of reclaiming it after it has been taken from you, or feeling shame about being prosexual and all just that type of shit. I think it's fucking awesome. And I think the way she did it is fucking awesome. It's catchy as shit. It's upbeat. It's fucking awesome. Lockie's part in it is so fucking cool. his voice sounds incredible on that track. The chorus is so fucking catchy. The intro, where it's just like the fucking walking and then the zipper zipping back up. I was like, holy fuck, this shit's gonna be crazy. As you can tell, I'm very enthusiastic about this track. I worked out to this track on Friday when it came out for 30 minutes straight. Just this track on repeat. That shows how much I really liked it.
Yeah.
And it hyped me up. So, thumbs up. Great. You know, the song was okay, I guess.
The song was fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew when I saw this on paper, I'm like, this is gonna, you can't fuck this up. You can't. RedHook has been on a crazy streak, at least for me. The last record, the last record, like, just blew me away the first time I heard it. The singles off of whatever's coming up next have just been getting progressively better. And they're taking on this heavier sound, like, that was definitely played around with on the last record, but they've just went all the way in on with these new singles. Dude, this song, crazy as hell. It's so good. It's so catchy. I've been listening to it a lot. An amazing collab. Got nothing but amazing things to say about the song. You know, the people still sleeping on RedHook are just, you know, fucking it up, because people should be paying attention to this band, and they're like Americans, not just like people in Australia, but like this band should be big in America too.
Please.
Overall, a fantastic track, an amazing collab. Highly, highly, highly recommend.
Co-headliner, maybe, in the US, in Virginia. Thank you. That's all I ask. Attack dropped a new single, Disaster. This was very good. I really enjoyed this track a lot. It was fast. It had fucking clean riffs. It was great. I was very surprised. Not that I'm ever, you know, unhappy with majority attack drops. It's just I'm still stuck on fucking Kawaii Cowboys. I still expect that shit every time I listen to their new stuff. I'm like, are they gonna do it again? I like this a lot. So yeah. I actually like this song a lot as well. I was you know, the chorus is so catchy. And Concrete has grown on me, which was the last single. I liked it. But it's certainly grown on me. This was the one that, like, right out of the gate, I was like, yeah, this one's a banger. This is a banger.
You know, this is what I expect from modern Attack. We've had the new iteration of Attack long enough where I know that obviously the old version, that's in the past. Those records are there. Enjoy them when I want to.
Forget about it.
Now we're here in the present, and I have to enjoy the present Attack if I so wish. I've been enjoying it. I've liked these two singles. I like this single a lot. I'm hoping for something, maybe a record this time. There's been a couple of EPs, but no album yet. So maybe an album or another EP. I'd be okay with that too.
Exactly. Either way, let's talk about it. Whatever it is.
Let's talk about it when it's announced.
Come on.
Bleed From Within dropped their new single, Hands of Sin.
Now, other than, I mean, obviously, two different genres. You're gonna give me a look when I say this. Riff wise, for the beginning part and for maybe like the chorusy part, separate the screaming and the guitar tones.
Every time you do this, I can't get on board, so we'll see what you're about to say.
Is anyone else getting Belmont vibes?
That's not the craziest thing you've ever said.
Thank you. So just like the first part, I was like, is Belmont dropping something new? And then it got heavier and heavier than I've ever heard Belmont before. So I was like, oh, this very clearly is not Belmont. And then they started screaming, and I was like, oh, that's not Taz. Is Taz the one who screams? I'm pretty sure. Partially. I'm pretty sure he screams on most of the tracks. Damn, I need to catch up on my Belmont lore. This is embarrassing. I thought this track was good once I realized that this is not Belmont and it is Bleed From Within. I think it's very fast. I think it's fucking heavy. I like the chorus a lot. And as I said, I really like the instrumentals because it reminded me of one of my favorite bands in my rotation right now.
Yeah.
Good track. Liked it.
Yeah, I enjoyed this song. Saw this band open for The Ghost Inside, and I was like, hey, they're pretty cool. Hence why they're here, and I'm going to be keeping tabs on whatever they're doing next.
Yeah.
I liked the song. I thought it was a fucking banger, and I'm stoked for more.
Yeah.
Open for a record.
Yes, absolutely. The home team dropped a new single, Walk This World With Me. I have to admit, okay?
Yeah.
The past week, the home team have, like, not even crept their way into my daily rotation. They've just completely taken it over.
They just walked in there like, this is ours now.
Exactly. You're starting and ending your day with the fucking mini EP that we have going on of singles right now. And it's pissing me off. It's not. I love the music. It's so fucking catchy. Ass shakers galore. It's awesome. Thing about this song is, it's not an ass shaker. It's like maybe like a slower ass shaker, like a not somber ass shaker, because it's not somber, but it's kind of like a chill out. You know
what I saw Adobe Radio post today of all people?
What?
You can fuck to most of the home team songs. This one you can have sex to.
Holy shit.
And I'm like, they're right.
They're onto something there. That actually that checks out. Yeah. Damn. Yeah. I mean, I can't even one up that. They took the words right out of my mouth. Fuck. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, this wasn't the vibe that I was expecting, because the vibe has been so not this, but
upbeat.
Yes, but also was done on the last record, so it's not something that we haven't seen them do before. Like, it was that out of left field. Like, I heard the song and I was like, oh, they've this is a familiar sound for the home team. I've heard them do stuff like this in the past.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed it. It's an interesting single. But I'm still, I liked it, and I'm stoked for this record. Very, very excited for this album.
Yes.
This is one of the many coming out on July 12th.
I'm so excited for this record. Yeah. Now that they've like completely taken over like my rotation, I was already fucking excited for this album, but now that it's like I know all the fucking lyrics, it's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be awful for me. Awesome for them though, because their streams are gonna fucking because of me. So I don't know. Hollow Front dropped a new single, Save Yourself.
Yes, sir.
Great. We interviewed them ages ago, and I was in fucking LA, wasn't I? Or Vegas or something? You
were in Vegas.
And I just remember that shit. And I remember being like, what the fuck am I doing? It was like 8 a.m. or something. Exactly. So fond memories associated with this band overall. Great to see them on the podcast playlist again. I thought this song was fucking incredible. Fucking fast, fucking kicks you in the jaw, and then it just kind of dips. I loved it a lot.
Hell yeah. This is their first single independent. They're no longer with UNFD. I really, really liked it. Quite possibly one of my favorite Hollowfront songs yet. I've always, have enjoyed the past couple of records that we've gotten the chance to interview them about. As Glory said, we chatted with them about the last one. We also chatted with them the album before that. So those are out. You can watch them now. But this song is just so catchy. Like, I found myself the first time hearing it singing to like the second chorus. Like, I heard the chorus the first time, and the second time I was already trying to sing along, failing. Obviously, I only knew like one word, but the attempt was there.
Exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, this song fucking rocks, and I'm excited for more Hollowfront.
Yeah. Damn right. Damn right.
And for our last topic, If I Die First and Little Tracy put out their new single Swan Dive. Now, If I Die First, vocals are Little Lotus.
Shit, mind blown. Yes. Holy fuck.
Now, I thought that If I Die First was gone, was done, because they were happening in the pandemic, And I was like, I think they're gone. Haven't heard from them in a while.
Yeah.
And then this song popped up, and I'm like, I hope it's not. I hope someone's not trying to jack the If I Die First page.
Yeah.
But no, it's a new track
real.
from them, and it fucking rips. It's so good.
Yeah. I love this shit. It reminds me a lot of older scene music, which makes me I say scene loosely. I don't want the fucking gatekeepers to attack me for that. I'm talking like My Chem, the Used era of kind of that vocal, that mix, that master, just that entire sound. And it makes me very happy to hear it new and kind of refreshed. And it's just it makes me very nostalgic. It's cool.
Yeah, it's a lineup of people that have been in the scene for a while, have been in other bands around, the time frame that you just mentioned. So it makes sense, but it is definitely like that very nostalgic sound of like that mall emo time, which is why I gravitate towards this band. Because not only are they keeping the sound, but they're keeping the production, but with a modern twist, kind of like the Requiem, which is why I like that record so much.
Yeah, I fucking love.
So bands like that, I'm hoping that that's like the next revival, like that.
Please.
That like a band like If I Die First or the Requiem are like ahead of the curve, and that like they're predicting the future. That's what I'm hoping for.
I would love to see that.
That's a revival I can get behind.
Yes. Yeah, I would love to see that shit. Wonderful.
If we could revive that, and then after that, Crabcore, I'm a happy camper, man.
You're set, dude. That's you in a nutshell, man. Holy shit. Elliot, let's get it going.
Yeah. But that is all the topics we have today. You can follow us on Twitter. It's good_noise_cast. Instagram is Good Noise Podcast. Facebook is Good Noise Pod. YouTube is Good Noise Podcast. Every audio streaming service ever is Good Noise Podcast. And Patreon is patreon.com/Good Noise Podcast. Glory's got your Patreon supporters, Twitch subs, your merch store plug, and your important plugs, and your Amazon storefront plug. Not in that order.
Oh my goodness.
And then we're going to sign off.
Thank you. Did that list grow by any chance? Because
it just keeps getting longer.
I was gonna say, damn, is there anything else I can shout out? Thank you to our Patreon supporters, Matt from Pulses, Zari, Jeremy, Pop Punk Apologist, and Eric. And thank you to our Twitch subs, Coaster Lover, and then Matt again from Pulses. Thank you guys. Check out our merch. It is at goodnoisepodcast.creator-spring.com. You can pick up a hoodie, a shirt, jacket. We don't have like pillows or anything yet.
You want my face on a pillow?
We're not doing pillows.
You want our face? We can make one for each person.
Dude, we are not doing pillows. I do not want to see the fucking sales on that. Check out our setup in the description. Check out the mic that Shane needs to buy a new cord for.
Or a whole new mic, just throw it out.
Why not? Yeah. It's like $90, a brand new one.
I don't need a new one, but
yeah, it's doing just fine.
Yeah, if you buy from the storefront, we are eligible for commission, so it helps us out.
Yes, it does. Speaking of commissions and stuff like that, you could support us on Patreon as well. We shout out our Patreon supporters every weekly podcast episode. So yeah, you could do that. I think we also have subscriptions on our YouTube, but we haven't really said anything about that. So like
I don't think it's set up.
I'll set that up then.
Yeah, because it's
I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't know what the fuck's going on over there. Yeah. Important plugs. Black Lives Matter. Stop Asian hate. Free Palestine. Be a decent person. Support bands of all sizes. And be safe for 4th of July. That's in like 2 weeks. I don't know why the fuck I'm shouting out at all right now. Just be safe. Be cautious. Be careful.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, that's all we have today. I've been Shane.
I've been Glory.
And we've been the Good Noise Podcast. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.